Alright, we were talking about Edge of Fate and Year of Prophecy reveal recap. If you watched it, cool. If you didn't, well, we'll go over some of it. We're not going to watch all these. There's tons of videos in this. We're not going to watch all of them because some of them are long, but we are going to talk about some of it. Here's the biggest problem we have. This is by far the worst reveal of any game for Destiny. Period. This is horrible because this is not a DLC. This is a little tiny season, and it's a trash season at that. I don't know what they were smoking or who thought this was a genius idea or who allowed this to pass, but I'm telling you right now, if you buy this deluxe edition, you are not going to get your money's worth, not even 1% of it. So we're going to start off with the big important thing here, and that is the roadmap. Because we're just going to talk about the roadmap. Why not, right? So Edge of Fate, we've got, is the first DLC, and we get 2 DLCs, yearly reset for Destiny, so it'll be next year sometime, but yeah. So we got 2 of them. So according to this, it says it will be available in December, so maybe that's true, I don't know. We'll see. Bungie likes to delay a lot. So Edge of Fate is coming out on July 15th. Renegades, which is the new other DLC for the year, it's coming out in December. So that's cool. We've got some season passes. We got major updates, which is Ash and Iron, September 09, which is interesting. That should have something to do with the Cosmodrome, or not Cosmodrome, sorry, the Plague Lens. Maybe we'll see some Siva, maybe won't, probably we'll never see it. But let's look at this picture a little bit. Season major updates available to all players, so those are free. So Season Reclamation, and then a major update is Ash and Iron. So these 2 have reward passes. I assume they're just going to add to the reward pass. They're not going to be 2 different ones. They're just going to be added to. But hence why Bungie did the 200 reward track this season, or this year, to test it out for this. So it'll probably go up to like 100, 100 some for the first one. Then it'll be 200, 200 some for the second one. Something like that. And then we have in Renegades, which is December, like I said, we've got Season Lawless. Rewards pass as always. Major updates, Shadow and Order, March 3rd, 2026, rewards pass. So the expansions are new stories, new location, new missions, new weapons, new gear, new raid, the Edge of Fate, new dungeon, Renegade, which is its own problem, but we're not going to get into that. Major updates, new and reprised activities, new sandbox meta, new events, new modifiers and challenges, new gear and artifact mods. Rewards pass, exotic weapon and ornament, legendary weapon and armor, ornaments, cosmetics, and more. So basically the same stuff we've always had. But this is where things get interesting. So additionally, here's a list of the key dates for our next year of content. Release date, May 6th or right of the 9th, which is available for all, so that's free for all. We got Dust 2 Edge of Fate, July 15th, that's paid for obviously. We got core game updates, July 15th, available for all. We've got Ash and Iron, major update, September 9th, available for all. Destiny 2 Renegades expansion, Destiny 2, or December 2nd, sorry, paid. Shadow and Order, major update, March 3rd, available for all. So, as we can see, the only things here that are paid is the Renegades and the Edge of Fate. So now we have Edge of Fate arrives July 15th. Cinematic trailer, not very important. We're not going to watch it. We get a new destination called Kepler. Looks kind of cool. It's got some old vibes, new vibes, interesting new looks, but whatever. We got the Portal, which is, by the way, free for all. So the new destination's not free for all. Well, I mean, you probably can go to it for most plans you can go to for free, but you won't be able to do much on it. So because you have paid content to get anything good off it. So yeah, that's it. We get a new location, and we get no new abilities. And before you say, what, I saw these abilities in the thing, no. Look right here what it says. A key feature of Kepler is the abundant dark matter energy, which powers the destination's abilities. The new Matter Spark ability allows Guardians to bind to dark matter to change forms, enabling them to squeeze through tight spaces, jump and dash across terrain, and become a rolling force of destruction. Additional abilities include the new Relocator Cannon, which uses fallen dark matter tech to teleport players across the environment, and Mattermorph, which lets Guardians manipulate their surroundings using the combined force of dark matter and strand. Okay, these are only on the destinations. If you watch the stream, these are only for the destinations. And you have to interact with something. You have to find certain areas and interact with these devices to get these abilities. So this is what you get. You get a ball. You get to turn into a ball, run around, cause some electric damage and stuff, which is cool. I'll admit it's cool, but pointless because you can't use it anywhere else. But cannot use it anywhere else, by the way. Listen to that, other than the planet. The new destination. You cannot use it anywhere else but the new destination. Can't go to Crucible with it. Can't go to strikes. Can't go anywhere. Only the new destination. There should be a strike on the new destination, so you'll probably be able to use in that strike in theory. But that's it. That's the only strike. Nowhere else. These abilities are not abilities. This is literally like you got a relic and just could do something cool with it. Is it cool? Yeah. Is it pointless? More pointless than it is cool? 100%. Because there's nothing new here at all. Cool, I get an exotic weapon. Awesome. I get a cool new environment that's pointless because how many people actually spend their entire day on these planets? Well, according to the stats online, it's less than 1% of the community spends more than fucking 1% of their time on these planets. So guess what? These planets are fucking pointless. Doesn't matter what Bungie decides to do. It's pointless. So having a unique ability that you can only access on the planet is dumb. And by the way, they didn't add any abilities. There are new fragments, no new aspects, no new abilities, no new elements, nothing. It is only on these destinations, and it's not even new stuff. It's just new ideals for stuff. It's still Arc, it's still Solar, and then it's still Strand. It's just different things. But the Strand one does nothing but push objects, so that's completely pointless. The relocator cannon one just moves you around. It mixes with fallen tech and allows you to teleport around, which is kind of cool, I guess. But they didn't show it off, so we have no clue what it looks like. And then we have the destination ability one, which they showed off the most, which is an arc one. You literally just turn into a little arc ball and run around bouncing off stuff. Pointless. Cool? Pointless. More pointless than it is cool, because it's only on the planet. And yes, I'm ranting about this, because this is the worst shit ever. Now, everything pretty much from here on is free for all. That is the only paid shit you get. A new destination that has nothing mattering on it, like always, because these are destinations. It doesn't matter how much Bungie wants to move it up. Once you get shit done, you're done with the planet. Period. Okay, the only type of people that stay on planets are people that actually enjoy the public events or enjoy farming stuff, or maybe they make an exotic that way and you have to farm it, like they do with Final Shape and Lightfall. That's the only reason those places are still visited. And even then, they're barely visited. So the numbers show they're very low visited compared to overall stats for somebody. So, kind of pointless. So unless Bungie does it again, this is a completely pointless area. Cool, I can go into a ball and ramp off stuff. Pointless. Because once I get everything done, if I even care to get everything done, which most people won't, those get the damn fucking quest done, the main quest line, and they don't care after that unless there's an exotic or something they want, or a broken one they want. That's it. Majority of people don't sit there and farm every little thing. I usually do to get the seals done and stuff because I like to, but I've lacked the last seal. Like Final Shapes I didn't really care to do fully, just because I'm lazy. But also because I just didn't really care to. It was like the end of the saga, I don't really know what the future holds. And this is the future, Bungie says. This is shit. This is fucking dog shit. This is not a future of a game. This is how bad this is. Marathon failed. Period. Okay, Marathon, there's a few people playing it. It's a cool concept, but it's like every other gun game for that archetype, for that type of game. There's no differences. There's no uniqueness, really. That's what everyone was saying. There's nothing really different between them. Why would they stay on this? And then a lot of people don't like that game genre to begin with, so it's not going to pop off. They're not going to make a fuck ton of money off it, sadly. They're really not. And this sure as hell shouldn't make any money. If you waste your money on Edge of Fate, you will not get a single penny's worth back. This is a waste of your time, effort, money, and there's nothing good that comes out of it. Oh, maybe a cool new exotic weapon. Ooh, a raid maybe. Ooh. So? You're telling me you're going to pay fucking $80 plus for fucking a raid, and that's it? That's what you're buying. A single raid. If you want the raid, you're paying $80 for it. I love the raids in this game. I think they make most of the time a bangers. There's a couple failed ones, but overall they make banger raids. I'm not paying $80+ for a fucking raid. It's supposed to be a DLC. And yeah, once it officially comes out, you can probably buy just the Fate by itself. You might be able to buy it now. I don't know. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Bungie's weird like that. But at the moment, it's $80. Waste of my money. Not doing it. Not with this. And again, the portal, this is a new thing where basically just as you see, solo ops, fireteam ops, pinnacle ops, crucible ops, it just allows you to easy access stuff better. Figure out what's currently the most. You click on solo ops, gives you a whole bunch of options. You click on fireteam ops, gives you a whole bunch of options. So, like this. See, solo ops, here's a whole bunch of options to click on. You got quick play normal, you got quick play advanced, quick play expert, quick play master. You get some loot and stuff, you know, cool, whatever, it's trash. It's not actually trash. It's actually pretty cool because you can actually adjust your difficulty and stuff. So there's actually really cool shit here. I'll admit. But again, this is free for all. You don't have to buy the DLC for this. This is free for all. So it doesn't matter. Armor 3.0. It appears they might have decided to keep 6 stats. But I don't know what this weapon's about. I guess you can have weapon increased damage now or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's because of the stat. I think it's because of the stat bonus. So there's probably like a weapon bonus for stat bonus for the two, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why there's nothing there. I'm not really sure what that's for. We got class, which I assume is class item, but it also could be this is the class in the sense because you got these bonuses because it's the +5, you see. I don't really know. Super, then you got grenade, melee, then you got health, which I assume is either recov and resilience together or just resil. I'm not sure. It's not really sure what the fuck those are. These stats are different now, so I'm not really fully sure what's going on with that. We got new weapon, it shows here. The cool thing about these is they do have a unique effect, which it doesn't really show here because it's not on live screen, but this is like moves and stuff. It's like a hollow foil thing. It's actually really cool. I'll admit that. But again, not really worth my time. If you fully upgrade a weapon, that's how you get it. I assume you have to upgrade with this little thing right here. This is how you upgrade stuff. I don't really know. Or if it just masterworks, because there's not a thing to enhance it like there is normally. There's not an extra level thing, and it doesn't look like it's leveled up, so I'm not sure what this is. It is leveled on this thing, though. This tier's level up. This tier 5, they called it, so they didn't really explain this very well. They didn't show it off of how you, like, upgrade and stuff, so I guess they really wanted it to be a secret. This thing looks like it's kind of a light and darkness ability perk, so that could be cool, maybe. But, still, don't really care. We got Edge of Fate shooting range preview, so we will watch this a little bit. So something they finally added after years and years and years of asking. And Destiny Rising, a mobile game, had to get it first before Bungie decided to give it to us. But as you see, we have a shooting range. It's going to be in the tower. Free for all, by the way! Again, another thing, free for all. Free for all. It's coming 3 weeks, though. It's not right away, but it's 3 weeks after the Edge of Fate is live. Permanent area, and you can load in with your whole raid group to test damage and all kinds of enemies, from red bars to bosses. Ammo is on us. So yeah, it's cool. That hand cannon looks cool. I won't lie, I actually like the hand cannon. It's a solar 2-burst. I love the 2-burst. So there's potential there. Because if you actually pay attention, it causes ignition and scorch, or it causes scorch and then ignition. So I guess we're getting a new solar perk doing damage scorches, or it could be an artifact mod. I don't know, but it is cool. So I'll give them that. But again, late as fuck as always. Renegades arrives December 2nd. This is the only thing that looks worth a shit, and we have 38 seconds on this. 38 seconds on this, and this looks better than the entire DLC, the main DLC, the Fate, Edge of Fate. So we're gonna watch it. First, we're gonna turn that down. Holy shit. This looks more epic than the actual Age of Fate stuff did, by a mile. Look at that, it looks like a little lightsaber. That's kind of cool. Probably cosmetic, but still. Oh, that's a little Han Solo blaster. Lightsaber. Okay, so obviously Bungie's now doing the same track as Fortnite, you know, getting paid a whole bunch of money to show off different things for their games and shit. It's apparent that's what's happening. So this is how Bungie's gonna get a whole bunch of money. They're not going to rely on us, so they don't have to give us what we want, what the community wants now. They can just give you stuff like this that looks cool, and they're being paid to do it, and we buy a whole bunch of shit, and they make profit, and then the company, Disney or PlayStation or whoever owns it, gets money too. So, cool, but kind of a fuck thing. So yeah, it's complete shit. Now, mind you, you don't have to buy this right now. If you buy the big order, you buy this. You don't have to do that. So, here we go. So, Edge of Fate pre-orders are now available on all supported platforms. PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, blah, 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 Steam, Epic Game Store, and Microsoft Store. The Edge of Fate campaign, new raid. This is what Edge of Fate pre-order. So, you can actually get Edge of Fate pre-order by itself. The Edge of Fate campaign, the new raid. 1 active rewards pass. 1 times active rewards pass. So, that means they either are all connected, or... That's interesting. I don't know what... That's very intriguing. Well, no, okay, so yeah, it should be just 1, I guess. No, it should be more than 1. That's really dumb. I don't know why it's only 1. Whatever. It's Bungie for you. Preorder exclusive Exotic Ghost, blah, blah, blah. Exclusive Legendary Emblem, blah, blah. Who cares? Trash. Year of Prophecy Edition pre-order. So if you want to buy all 3, which are both DLCs plus everything in between. Which, by the way, everything in between these DLCs are free. It's only the 2 DLCs you're buying. So you get the Edge of Fate and Renegades campaigns. You get a new raid and dungeon. You get 1 active rewards pass, 3 rewards passes total, I guess, or 3 extra. I don't really know what the fuck that's about. The Edge of Fate pre-order Exotic Ghost, the legendary emblem, the exotic ship, legendary emblem, blah blah. There's also an exotic that they don't say here for some reason, but whatever. You have Prophecy Ultimate Edition pre-order. Oh, okay, I see. There's an extra one. That's why you don't get the exotic. So Bungie's made another order for literally no reason. So that's cool. And then obviously the collector's edition. So you get Edge of Fate and Renegades campaigns, new raid and dungeon, active rewards passes ×3, an instant unlock exotic sniper rifle, new Land Beyond ornament, catalyst available at launch of the Edge of Fate, obviously. Edge of Fate pre-order exclusive Ghost, Legend Emblem, exotic ship, exclusive emblem, exotic emote, exotic sparrow, Legends bundle, 3 full armor set ornament sets, 1 for each class, instant unlock, secret stash, 1 exotic cosmetic, exotic cipher, 2 instant alloys, 3 instant shards, delivered with each seasonal update. So you basically, before you had the pre-order and then the big one, but now they put one in between to make more money. This is a waste of your money, period. All of these are. Listen, seriously, I am trying to save you money. If you want to do Star Wars shit and stuff, wait until after this ends. When this season ends for the Edge of Fate, when the Edge of Fate ends and the Renegades one begins, when that begins, you will be able to buy it by itself. And when you do that, you can then play with the Star Wars stuff. If you really want to play the Star Wars stuff. Okay, it's that simple. Do not waste your money on Edge of Fate. You are not going to be satisfied. It is going to be a waste of your time. It is going to be the worst activities ever. It's going to be the worst loot ever. It is trash. No new abilities. It's a complete waste of your time. Okay? Doesn't matter if there's a crazy broken exotic. It's going to get nerfed. It's going to be shit. Okay? Period. Okay? I love linears. If they brought a God tier linear out, I still wouldn't buy it. There's no new abilities, which is the biggest seller for these DLCs. And we're in a new saga. We get nothing. And they don't show anything in this stream. That's what pisses me off. They talked for less than 20 minutes about this thing. The rest of that, the 40 minutes more, were talked about all the free stuff you get. Why waste your money when you get a fuck ton of shit for free? Why waste your money when everything you get for free was better by a mile than the 20 minutes they talked about? Which, by the way, literally half of that time was them trying to hype something up, and then they showed you it, and it was literal dog shit. What they showed was literal dog shit, okay? We're not watching it here because it's pointless. I'm telling you, go watch it yourself if you want to. Don't be fooled. Those abilities you see are not real abilities. They're specifically to the planet, and they have no use anywhere else because you cannot use them anywhere else. Period. It is not worth your money. It is not worth your time. Those abilities are trash because they're not useful anywhere else. The weapons might look cool, you think. Maybe you're like, oh, I really want that weapon. Don't buy it for a single weapon. It is a waste of your time because they'll bring the exact same weapon out later on for free, like they always do. Might look different slightly, or it might be a different name, but it's basically the same weapon. Okay? There is no new abilities. There is no new anything that's point. Abilities suck. The fucking weapons, cool, but pointless. The planet looks like kind of cool, but it's shit. It's shit because all they're doing, this, you know, we are actually going to watch a little bit of this. We're going to find something specifically. We're going to watch the first trailer. I believe it's the first trailer that actually shows this. There's something specific we're going to show. Oh, no, it's not the first trailer. Okay, hold up. I want you to see something in this and how funny this is. This is how dumb it is. They didn't give us new abilities, but they gave the enemy new abilities. I'll find it. Here we go. Okay, hold up. We gotta backtrack a little bit. Hold up. It's very hard to do on this because it's Shattered Cycle launches summer. They didn't even talk about that. I guess that's a DLC or something. The Alchemist launches. I don't even know what those are because that's not the names they gave in the thing. So whoever did that's dumb, but that's fine. All right, here we go. There we go. Let's look at this. Watch this. Wait for this. We're not putting audio because it's too loud. I don't care. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You see that? Wait for it. There's going to be more of it, so we're waiting. Pointless abilities that do nothing for you. That's what it wants you to do. Look at this. The Vex have new people. Look at this. The little fucking flying robots that look like they repair stuff. They're dope looking. They got cool shit, which that'll be added to the game eventually. Look, there's some sort of new... That's not a real weapon. Don't think it's a weapon. That is a fallen weapon. That's the ones you pick up off the ground. Looks cool, though. Does little ricochets and stuff, which is cool, but it's not an actual thing, so don't be fooled by it. Look at that. They're showing off a super that already exists. Doesn't change, by the way. Oh, look, a cool new probably exotic weapon. Looks sick. It's got stasis and arc or something. They didn't even talk about this, you know? Something cool to talk about. They didn't even talk about it. That's something to talk about, but no. Look. Oh, look. New enemy types. We got flying enemies. Fallen or flying. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at all this shit. Hold on. We're going to back it up. We're going to back it up. We're gonna back it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna pause it. We're gonna pause it at the right spot, so you can see what I'm talking about. These enemies are flying, dude. Watch this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start for a second. Okay, so look at this. This appears to be arc, which is cool because it means we got a prismatic weapon finally, which I've been saying forever, which is dope. But look, it goes to stasis. That's sick. Like that's actually sick. Okay, well that's not sick. That's unfortunate. It's fine. We can get back. We can get back. We can get back. I want you to know that they literally were hyping up a whole bunch of shit, and it's literally nothing was worth my time. Like, the two weapons they showed, there were two weapons that were cool, and the rest were shit. That's just how it is. That's Bungie in a nutshell. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I promise we'll find it. Okay, we're not throwing too hard. We're throwing pretty hard. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. The Fallen are flying, bro. Flying. Look at that. The Fallen are flying. We can't do that like that. That's sick. Look at that. I don't know what that was. It just caused like a little missile or something. That was kind of weird, but whatever. That was like the one thing I was confused about. Yeah, look. Oh, and look, the Vex. So here's the Vex. The Fallen got an upgrade there, and then there's the Vex, which looks cool. You know, that's pretty cool. But again, these Vex like that will be eventually in the game everywhere. So that's how they always do it. So it's not much of anything. That shotgun, I don't even know what the fuck it is. So, yeah. Oh, and this is the thing I wanted to show. Look at this. The Fallen got Strand. A cool Strand melee ability. A spear that looks dope. Meanwhile, we didn't get anything. The ads have gotten abilities before we've gotten abilities. Are you kidding me, Bungie? Are you kidding me? So, yeah, as a whole, trash. And yeah, you get New Land Beyond. I don't care. I don't care. It might be cracked, might not be. I don't care. It's not worth it. It's not worth to buy a gun in a single raid for $80 if you want to buy the big one. It's not worth it. It's straight up not worth it. So I don't agree with this. Bungie's an absolute troll. Let's see. We'll go to Year of Prophecy and we'll show off some stuff, more stuff, so you can see what we're talking about a little bit more. So the Fate Saga begins. Trash. The Edge of Soul. To a capital planetary stratified dark matter, which sounds cool, but you do nothing with. Here's one of the destination abilities we were talking about. See this? Look how they're a little ball of light. Those are Guardians, by the way. It looks cool, right? Oh, wait, you can't use it anywhere else. This would have been a God tier super, or a God tier melee ability, or a unique ability, or something different. And they made it an ability where you have to interact with a thing on a planet to get it to do. This isn't something you can do whenever you want on a planet. This is you have to activate it to do. Completely pointless. And then, yeah, look, you get a Star Wars lightsaber. That looks sick. You get a blaster. That's it, by the way. That's all you get. The Titan doesn't even hold anything. Those will be the two exotic weapons. This will be an exotic, and this will be an exotic, and that's it. But that's all you get. That's it. Renegades, it looks better. We've seen nothing on Renegades, and it looks better than this. This is fucking trash. We get no new abilities. The weapons are fucking dog shit as a whole, in the sense it's not worth just buying a DLC for a weapon. A single weapon is just not worth it. Okay, the exotic looks sick, but it's not worth my money. A raid, it's not worth my money. Not for fucking $80. What the fuck? Even if this was $20, I wouldn't waste my money on it. That's how bad this is right now. So, as a whole, I don't think this is worth it. I think you shouldn't waste your money. If you want to do Renegades, the Star Wars stuff, because Star Wars gets a lot of love and stuff, wait until December 2nd and buy it then separate. If you waste your money on this, you're going to regret it. I promise you, I know we've ranted and stuff, we've talked about stuff, but this is the worst reveal ever. The same thing happened with Final Shape. We had no new abilities, nothing new. And then they turned around and gave us new shit because they're like, okay, nobody likes it. And then they went and did it again! A second time in a row, they gave us nothing. And at this point, it's not worth it. Because Bungie's not going to do it again. They're not going to bring out Prismatic at the last second because Prismatic's already out. They had years to work on this. And they decided no new abilities. oh, let's make a destination ability. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I know I'm ranting, but this thing is dog shit. They had years and everything. They spent 40 minutes talking about free shit and 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, talking about paid content. And they showed nothing off. All they did was talk and talk and try to hype something up. And then they did nothing. The hype was absolute trash. If you want to watch the videos and stuff, go watch them. We did it live on stream. You can watch the live stream and stuff on Twitch or on YouTube. They'll both be saved. But I'm telling you now, I'm not rewatching all that because that was the most disappointing shit I've ever seen in my life. It made the original Final Shape trailer or reveal look god tier. And it was shit too. So no, this is unacceptable, Bungie. Anyone, if you waste your money on this, you are wasting your money. You are not going to make your profit off this. It is not going to be worth it. I promise you, you will get this out, and you will be very disappointed. Because it's a new saga, and I guarantee most of you expected something new and cool. And all we got was the same old shit. And then the ads get something better than us before we get something better. That is ridiculously dumb. It is so stupid. And the only reason Bungie's doing this is because obviously now they're going to be like Fortnite, where other companies sponsor them, pay them money to give them a whole bunch of shit, or where they're like, oh, we'll let you use our rights, but you have to give us a small percent or a certain 50% of the profits or whatever. And Bungie will be like, yeah, we'll do it because we know Star Wars is going to get a whole bunch of money. Bungie don't care about us. They care about the money. That's all it's ever been, and they've now proven it. This was their one fucking chance to blow our minds with all the hype they've done, and it absolutely was a failure. And I know I'm not the only one because I've seen it online. I've seen the Twitter post. I've seen the fucking YouTube post. I have seen the goddamn fucking shit everywhere. Okay? Reddit even. All kinds of places. This was the most disappointing shit ever. Do not get sucked into Bungie. Do not waste your money on this. This was dog shit and a disappointment. Year of Prophecy is a waste of time and money. If you really want to get the Star Wars shit, buy it in a few months when it comes out. In like 6 months or whatever it is when it comes out. It will come out. You'll be able to buy it separately. I promise you. Because Bungie has to do that because they know that's where they'll make a profit off of. I don't think it's worth your money either. But at least maybe you'll get something worth it. Maybe you'll get a lightsaber in game and think you're cool. Maybe get a blaster from Star Wars 2 and think you're cool. I don't know. As a whole, sorry for the rant, but this is the worst fucking DLC reveal ever. This was dog shit. Bungie should be beyond disappointed. And honestly, they better delay the fuck out of this. Because I'd rather them delay this and actually bring out some good shit, some new shit. We're going to a new area and we're not seeing nothing new. No. This is literally Final Shape all over again. And I am not okay with this. 2 years in a row they did this to us, and this is a disappointment. Yes, Final Shape got a buff and stuff, I know, but they were not originally set up like that. Okay, the original Final Shape did not look like what we got. And because we protested, we got something better. Half-assed, but better. And this was dog shit. This made the Final Shape original shit look way better, and that's depressing. I'm done with the rant. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do because Destiny is dead as fuck, obviously. There's still going to be a whole bunch of free content shit. We'll obviously make videos on that. We'll still help people do free shit. But I'm not wasting my money on this because this is not a DLC. This is a goddamn fucking season. We are buying a small season that is shit. And I ain't wasting my money on that. So, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Adios. We gone.